I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, I have a tendency to come on too strong. Got an email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hey Corey, there's a girl I'm interested in, and I really don't want to screw things up right from the get-go. I have a tendency to come on too strong, too soon. Well, what causes people to do that is neediness and insecurity and deep-seated fears that basically you have bullshitted yourself into believing that you're not good enough and you're not good enough to be loved, or you don't deserve to be loved, or probably won't work out for you. And so what happens is you're always coming from a place of fear or scarcity that once this other person gets to know you, more than likely they're going to turn off and want to have nothing to do with you. And so the idea is that when you interact with women, you want to interact in ways that create attraction. You want to interact in ways that guys who are successful and confident with women do. Because when you interact in ways that are appropriate, it creates attraction and it causes the women to move towards you. Now, if you learn from what I teach in my book and in my articles, my videos, how to read her body language, how to listen for the tone of her voice, how to basically read and be able to tell when it's appropriate to make a move and when to say certain things. I mean, really, you can just hang back and be observant and take the appropriate action at the appropriate moments to make a move, to go for a kiss, to seduce her, to set up a date, when to return a call, when to text her, all of those kinds of things. Because if no one's ever taught you these things, because social skills like this, pickup skills, these are all things that are learned behavior. These are the type of things that if you didn't come from a good family and watch your mom and dad interacting with each other in a loving, healthy way, there's simply no one that taught you these things. And you either learn it on your own or you kind of fumble your way through it like most guys do, kind of taking whatever they can get, which usually isn't much. Let's face it, every guy every once in a while is good enough to run into a girl and meet a girl and get a date with her. But to the point where it's repeatable, or you see a girl in public and she takes your breath away and you know exactly what to do, how to go up to her and talk to her, create rapport, how to set a date, how to meet up with her for a drink so you can have a good time, and then obviously move it from, in essence, the bar stool or a chair in a restaurant to the bedroom. So he says, "I'm quite a bit older than her, but I've known her since she was 11 and I was 21. Nice. He says, "We went to the same church, and I always thought she was a very pretty girl for her age, but of course I had no romantic feelings for her at the time. Well, now she's 22 and drop dead gorgeous. We've been Facebook friends for several years, but never really interacted. When I did try to interact with her a couple of years ago, I sort of got the cold shoulder, so I stopped trying, figuring that she wasn't interested. Could also be that I was married at the time. Well, yeah, it probably had a little something to do with it." He said, "I'm going through a divorce now, though, and I just recently messaged her commenting on her favorite NFL team, and she responded, and we sent several messages back and forth, during which I mentioned that I was getting divorced." Why? Unless she asked. Unless she said, "Hey, how's the wife?" It's like, well, she's doing great, but hey, I'm doing great too, and we're getting divorced, which is even better. You got to have a positive attitude towards things in life, because obviously the whole reason that you're reaching out to her is you're trying to see if there's any kind of interest on her part, and you're letting her know that you're divorced and that you're single. He says, "I made no mention of romantic interest in her at this point, keeping it strictly friendly, as I don't want to scare her away. What should I do to keep from overstepping and showing my hand too soon, as it were, but moving toward getting a date with her?" The simple, short answer to this is, this has gone on, obviously long enough. You were married, but just shoot her an email, because obviously you don't have her phone number. Just said, "Hey, I'd love to see you. When are you free to get together for a drink?" Send that to her. And if she's open to it, if she likes you in that way or finds you attractive, she'll do it. She'll make plans with you. And the lower her interest is in you, the more obstacles or excuses she's going to have. Or she may go, "Is this as friends or is this a date?" Just say, "I'd love to take you out." And just say, obviously it's romantic. Just say, "Well, I'm not interested in just being friends with you. That's why I want to meet you for a drink, because I find you attractive, or I like your eyes, or you always seem like the last time I saw you, whatever. Just tell her what it is that you like about her. Just one simple thing that you like about her. Just says, I love your personality, and I'd just love to get together and have a drink with you and see where it goes from there. That's all you got to say. And make definite plans. But like I said, if she really likes you, she thinks, oh, I always thought you were really handsome. She'd love to meet you for a drink. She knows what it. Women know what it means when you ask them to meet them out for a drink. But if she's really not into you in that particular way, she's gonna give you excuses, or I'm not sure, or I'll have to get back to you. And you just got to give her the space to get back to you. And if she likes you, she'll get back to you. And if not, you won't hear from her, and she'll just blow you off. And then you know to just move on to the next girl. I did an article a while back called 3 Ways to Seduce Women. So if you Google Corey Wayne, 3 Ways to Seduce Women, I go through the 3 different methods that you can use to meet women in public and set dates with women, as opposed to this. I mean, I know it's easy because she's on Facebook and there's really not much to risk, but in this particular case, because you know this girl, and just say, hey, are you interested? Would you like to meet out for a drink this week? If so, when are you free? And just send that. That's all you gotta do. And if she's open to it, she'll agree to it, and if not, she'll give you an excuse. So either way, don't spend any time wasting with this particular girl, dicking around for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Just go ahead, ask for the order, and she'll let you know whether she's in or she's out. That's all you gotta do. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that'll take you right to the download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device already, you can download one of their free e-reader apps for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and there will be a toolbar, which will be at the bottom of your screen. Click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.